Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars, and I am pretty in love with this little Beetle. It's a 1969 Volkswagen, and it's got the, I think the original engine, or it's a 1200 anyways, but it's dual carbureted, and it's super peppy. And we're going to take it for a spin. This one's 100% ready to go. We just had it tuned up, had the stereo reconnected. I don't know what was going on with it. Just when I bought it, the stereo wasn't working. It's got a great stereo in it, actually. It's got the speakers up here with the tweeters, and then it's got a subwoofer back in the back. Fog lights work. I mean, everything works on it. So we're gonna take it for a quick spin. And I just barely even touched the key and it fires right up. Of course, I am driving a manual and holding a camera, so give me a little grace. Oops, right there. Oh, my bad. You don't want to go from first to fourth. That doesn't make any sense. It's actually pretty peppy. You know, it's no race car or anything, but man, it just drives really good. Drives nice and straight. Steering is very responsive. It's been lowered and actually just had the front end aligned and everything, and there's a couple of little tune-up items done to it from bumper to bumper. Just I take it over to Moon Air Cooled. Clinton's my Volkswagen guru, and I say, hey man, let's look at this thing from bumper to bumper and make sure everything's working like it's supposed to. I think the only thing we didn't get to, yeah, is the horn. So, sorry, turning. Turns super easy. I was just trying to do the horn. Little fog light switch, aftermarket switch there, but I'll pull over here real quick. I mean, rolls down the road super smooth. Let's see if we have any music on or if commercials. Actually, even the little dome light works when you open and close the doors. I'm gonna let you hear the engine, but it's a little bit. Usually I would pop the hood, and I'm going to in the still photographs, but I've got to pull these pins and drop this back to get to the engine. So I just hope that you can hear that it's, and I just can't open up. Just want you to be able to hear it, you know, running. Like I said, just got tuned up. Sounds awesome. And I'm going to shut it off real quick. Really cool look. I mean, this just everything from bumper to bumper. And one of the things that's funny too, I'll tell you, this is how I know I got a good vehicle when it comes to getting over to Moon Air Cooled, and he starts trying to buy parts off my Volkswagen because they're original or because they're so cool. So for example, the fog lights are real deal original, you know, fog lights. So they're expensive, you know. California plates, an old school original California plate, which is kind of cool. Super straight body. And so some of this shined up. We kind of buffed on it a little bit. I didn't want to go overboard, but some of it shined up a little bit more than the others. The one tiny little ding here, you can kind of see that when I move the camera. I mean, it's about the size of a dime. So the fenders are just a touch faded. They're not 100% perfectly shiny, but you know, they look good. I mean, the car just extremely presentable. Step sides are in great shape. Tires are in good shape. So, and I mean, it looks awesome, you know, coming around. I did have a little, there was a little dent back here, and I did have that touched up. So that looks awesome. And then the safety, that was another thing Clinton was asking me about, was the safety, which is, you know, when you step on the brakes, the light comes on, and we tested it and it actually works, which is really cool. It's got the bug pack dual exhaust. And like I said, it is dual carbureted. They're dialed in perfectly. I mean, the car just runs awesome. Really straight body. Looking for anything else. A couple little spots, you know, little ding there. It is a driver. One little tiny little crow foot there. And then the top is probably the most faded. And like I said, we tried to buff it a little bit, and it just you know, usually you can kind of like, if you get it wet or lick, spit on it and kind of rub it a little bit, you can see it shine up a little bit. And I think it would maybe shine up a little more. I just didn't want to go crazy with it because it just got the look. So lowered and just looking awesome. A couple of little, it's a driver, a couple of little dings there. That's one, most of you guys know and follow our, website and stuff like that. Y'all know we rarely meet customers face to face. We're always, doing these videos because we're selling stuff out of state. We're selling stuff overseas. And so we just want to try to be as thorough and honest as possible. Yeah, so, the subwoofer, here, nice and clean. I'm not subwoofer, I'm sorry, amplifier for the sub. And it's nice and cool and it's all functioning properly. Original jack, spare tire. And everybody always wants to ask, so we'll look inside the spare tire well. It is very clean. Doesn't appear to have ever been in any accidents. That's the big thing that people are always asking. A couple little extra parts there. The big thing that people are always asking, can we see what's the spare tire well look like? And that's of course something I'm always looking for too. Hood closes down. When I bought the car too, the little gas door wasn't working. That's why I originally took it to Clinton. So he fixed that, and you just pull it and it pops right open. They're porter walls on radial tires, so they're not real white walls, but they look awesome. And unless you get right up on them, you can't tell. Super clean underneath. I really wish I would have, there's a horn. I wish I would have told them to hook it up. It's not that hard to do, but very, very clean, well kept car. Go down and look. These are the spots we're always looking at down. They're frameless basically. The floor pan is the frame on these things. So, but man, look at these rockers. This is just an incredibly clean car. I mean, these floor plans are incredible. And they may be new, but I can't tell. They don't look new. They look original. Yeah, they may have been replaced. I can't tell for sure. Inner fender wells. I mean, just really, really clean little car. I've also had it parked in the garage in the same spot for a couple of weeks. One tiny drip of oil, which just like the old World War II airplanes, they say, if they're not dripping oil, then something's wrong. It's kind of the funny thing about Volkswagens. But if you look at that, how clean that is, I mean, I haven't wiped that off or anything. So, I mean, I saw the one tiny little drop and I thought, man, that's just incredible. They usually leak more than that. But I know Clinton just did a tune up and oil change and all that. So, I mean, look at these, are incredible, incredible shape. Floor pans on both sides. Awesome. So I don't see any signs of rust on the car. Doors open and close nice. Carpet kit looks like it's newer. Upholstery looks good. The driver's seat always has a tendency to be kind of folding up where you sit on it compared to every other seat. That's every Volkswagen I've owned almost looks like that. Back seat belts all the way around. Actually 3-point belts, which is kind of cool. You don't see those very often. Trunk space with the sub. Really clean. I mean, even the headliner looks good. Nice. This little center console with the MP shifter. I've got the original shifter too. If you want it, let me know. I don't necessarily need it. The lights work, the turn signals work, the windshield wipers work. So just a really cool car. Drives awesome, super fun. These are the ones you want to be seen in. I mean, and all the little extra accessories. Man, it is just super hot and humid today. Sorry. I'm breathing hard and sweating and trying to figure that out. So love the old roof rack. It does have, the wood's older and it is splintering a little bit. And I don't even know that it's as much the wood splintering as it is the clear coat that they put on it. So I think if you want to be really picky, you could take that apart, sand it, and recoat it. Love the luggage rack on the back. And let me see if I can do this. I'm at 10 minutes, so I got a little bit of time. Let's see if I can. It's just tough to do without two hands. Unfortunately, I don't have somebody else to hold the camera. Show that, you know, it's just 2 pins. It flips forward, allows for an easy access to the engine. Right, it holds itself up. And maybe I can hit the key real quick and of course, gotta be an old car on me. So there you have it. Just want you to be able to hear that engine. Man, the exhaust sounds awesome. It's just dialed in perfect to tune. So give us a call. PeachtreeClassicCars.com is our website. You can check us out, see all the pictures, see the current inventory. You know, make sure you're looking at current inventory when you're looking at our website. Looking forward to hearing from you.